All right, what is going on, my dudes? So as you can see right here, I very recently just took 3 new Mystic Champions up to rank 3. I've actually taken more than just 3 Mystic Champions up recently, but this was all like in the same level up event, just these 3 going up. So, took up Sasquatch, we took up Mephisto, and we took up Mordo. Now, the reason why I took up these 3 champions was more or less for defensive purposes. At the end of the day, they were defense rank ups for battlegrounds, like champions who can just really ruin your day on defense, especially on the right note. With the caveat that all 3 of them could be very serviceable on offense as well if the situation arises. However, one of these 3 champions has, I don't really want to say surprised me on offense, because I knew they were good on offense, and that was one of the reasons why I ranked them, because they are very good in the right matchup. But the champion that really surprised me, like being exceptionally good on offense, actually was Mordo. Now, Mordo recently got a buff, and he's always been good against Cosmic champions with his Soul Barb on Special 2. The issue is, these super mega ultra beyond god tier cosmic defenders, you see 2 of them on the screen right now, didn't exist back in the day when Mordo had his Soul Barb. The defensive threat of having all these buffs wasn't really that big of a deal. It made Long Shot really fun. It made all these Mystic Champions Sin Supreme really fun to use. But now we have these champions where they get these buffs and they kill you, right? So, so Galen, for example, when he gets to 10 buffs, you know, he gets his 100 planetary mass, and he goes into Harvest, then he goes Unstoppable, and then you die. That's just essentially what happens. You take a big burst damage if you somehow survive, and all this other fun stuff. The way that you counter Galen is essentially you want to knock him down with special attacks to remove his mass, or use Neutralize to make it so he can't gain buffs in the first place. Well, with Mordo, this is going to be on the encroaching root meta in Battlegrounds, by the way, the fight I'm about to show you. So with Mordo, he has a lot of very interesting mechanics in this kit. He's going to be able to gain power up to a bar of power when you charge your heavy attack when you're underneath the bar. Look at that. Look at that power gain right away. Oh, up to a bar of power already. Very quick and easy Gallon counter so that you can continually spam that special 1. However, I'm not too interested in the special 1 here because he's getting 4 Fury buffs right there on a special 1. Look at the Soul Barb with... First of all, the special 2 hit kind of nice. What is this? 25k crit. Right? And now he's taking 6k damage per second, up to 11,000 damage per second. It's actually going down with my Furies, though. It's very interesting. Now we have a degen on the special 1, right? Heavy attack again. He's going to come in. We're going to wait out the root, go for a heavy attack, and now we're going to finish it off with the special 2. And that was Gallon in about 45 seconds, man. And we took 13% health and our 13% damage there. Most of that was from block damage there, so from the special 1 and everything. And that was the first ever fight that I did with Mordo at rank 3 here in Battlegrounds. Probably could have been a little bit cleaner, root probably the root aided in that block damage there, but dude, that is a very quick Gallon takedown, man, and very efficient as well. Now, since Hulkling is on the screen, we might as well take a look at a Hulkling fight as well. Now, this fight was definitely not as clean as that past one. I made a mistake in this one, but this, there's only 2 fights I did with Mordo. I want to get this video out. There's 1 more day left in the Battlegrounds season, so let's get this out there. Dude, very, very good for Hulkling. Hulkling has a lot of buffs, so what I'm going to be doing here is just, getting up to a special 2, basically. That's what I want to do, and I want to ideally do it before root happens. That would be great, right? So here we go. The Soul Barb is going to be taking this guy down for 5,000 health per second. Okay, he has 5 buffs active right now. Hulkling's buffs last a very long time. So he's going for the special 2 now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and intercept with the special 2 from the root. Get rid of that. Get rid of the root there. So now having the Furies is great because it's essentially going to increase the damage on the Soul Barb. Here I threw it a little bit too early. I thought he was coming in. This is where the mistake was. A bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Gonna go for the special 1. Get that degen right here. He's getting a little aggressive. You're in the corner. I'm like, oh man. Oh man, okay, that's okay. He's got a lot of buffs here, man. He's got a lot of buffs, And look at that, 12,000 damage per second, man. Charge up to the special one to ice it off too. Didn't want him throwing that special attack over here while I was in the corner because anything could happen. So what did I do? I charged up with the heavy attack to get above a bar of power, which is a great mechanic. Throw it into his block. I don't even care. Hitting him with it would have been great, but it doesn't even matter because he was just taking 12,000 damage per second. So dude, that is very solid damage output, man, from Mordo against these cosmic defenders. Even against like non-cosmic defenders, his heavy attacks crit very, very hard, and you can just keep spamming that special one over and over. So Mordo definitely really has impressed me a lot recently on offense. I've actually found myself trying to draft him for offensive purposes. I haven't really gotten to use him much past. Actually, I have. I used him a bit for like more like generic matchups. Like I took a Guardian with him. I actually took a Mr. Fantastic with him, and they both went well. They weren't as fun to see as those past matchups because there's no special 2 soul barb I can use against them to counter buffs and everything. That's when he's really good in my opinion, but he's very good at countering cosmics, which is very important because the class wheel seems just getting more and more important. He is Sig 1, by the way. I pulled him for the first time on Cyber Weekend, and his arena was the next week. I said, screw it. We're gonna grind for the 6-star. It was very simple grind. Nobody really was grinding for him. So it was a quick and easy pickup. I mean, the Sig ability here is okay. Actually gives him some energy resistance when he blocks, which is actually alright. And if the opponent strikes the block when they have a true type buff, he has a 70% chance to nullify that, which is also kind of nice. So yeah, I mean, cool. I mean, at the end of the day, it's more for aesthetic purposes. You got the silver stars, always nice to have, right? But yeah, man, point is, Mordo can really do some things, man. He's a very solid defender as well. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. Let me know what you think about Mordo after his buff. Let me know if you've used him in Battlegrounds at all in the comment section below. And make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos just like this coming to you in the future. I'll be seeing you around.